Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna Lawn and Garden Equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986.
By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700.
Good evening, high school football fans. Hello and welcome to Epic View Studios video production of tonight's Class B high school football game. We're broadcasting live from Pliable Marketing Broadcast Center. We're going to bring you a slobber knocker to start things off for the high school football season. Lawrence v. Skowhegan. Two teams that are going to be at the top of the Pine Tree Conference. I don't know if it's the Pine Tree or the KVAC or what it is anymore, but top of this conference on this side. Looking at the top 10 earlier today, the first survey that came out today, top 10 in the state, Skowhegan number 5, Lawrence number 10, the only two teams from Class B that are in the top 10. Today's game brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity, Aquarius Pools and Spas, 224 Augusta Road, Winslow, Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield, Northeast Trucking and Refrigeration, Albion Road in Unity, call 948-5700. North Country Contractors, your first choice for all your carpentry needs. Maine Athletic Fundraising online at mainaf.com. Tuttle's Home and Lawn Care Services in Belgrade. Call 215-5295. Tanya's Tips and Trims. Main Street, Fairfield. Pliable Marketing online at pliablemarketing.com. Dow's Quick Stop, Western Avenue in Fairfield. And the Lawrence High School Football Boosters. Lawrence has won the toss. Was reading, so I couldn't tell if they're going to kick off or receive here. Lawrence is going to receive. My trusty assistant to my left told me Lawrence will get the ball first. It's going to be a battle tonight of superstars, really, in this league. Parker Higgins, who is the best running back in Class B, possibly in the state of Maine, is going to be the guy that is going to have to be stopped by the Riverhawks to have Skowhegan win this game. And then on the other side of the ball, Lawrence really going to have to be able to stop Adam Savage, the all-star, could be one of the best quarterbacks in the state of Maine. So you're in for a treat tonight, folks, watching this one. We'll pause for our national anthem. Sounds like the singing janitor. I'm not sure. I can't see him. The home of the... when he does that one, that's when I know it's the singing janitor. So I can't go too far into the broadcast without congratulating the lovely Mrs. Bork, who we just found out is being inducted into the Lawrence High School Hall of Fame for her basketball exploits when she was in high school here at Lawrence. So congratulations, Mrs. Bork. Well deserved. From what I understand, I didn't see her play, but I heard she was pretty good. So the only real major injuries to deal with here, Lawrence is going to be without their starting fullback, Maddox Santone's out for the season. They're hoping that they can get some great contribution from a kid that came back to football this year, Braden Littlefield. Didn't play last year, was involved in boxing. He's coming back this year, and they're hoping to get some good minutes out of him. Back deep for the Bulldogs, Garrett Murphy and the always dangerous Parker Higgins. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It's Gavin Wilson back deep.
Garrett Murphy and Gavin Wilson set to return the kick.
End over end. Going to come down to Murphy. Murphy trying to get outside of pursuit and no place to go.
Murphy returns the kick out to the 19-yard line. On the stop for Skowhegan, Brandon Lyman, number 20. Lawrence begins.
Tyler Annis there for Skowhegan. Sophomore quarterback for Lawrence, Mike Hamlin. I'm interested to see how much development he has had. Had a lot of playing time last year. He's going to have Higgins to his right. Two receivers split wide to the left, one to the right. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling to his right. Throws one up, and it's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Adam Savage. An ill-advised throw there by Hamlin. He just kind of threw it up for grabs. There were two white shirts, and Adam Savage, who's 6'4", was just a matter of if he was going to hold on to it. In the area for the Bulldogs was Preston Roy. So Skowhegan will have it 1st and 10 at the Lawrence 37-yard line. Savage will work out of the shotgun. He's got Hunter McEwen to his left. Two receivers split wide to the left, slot back to the right, slot back to the right. They give it to McEwen. And no, they fake it to McEwen. They hand it off to Quincy McCray. Boy, he faked me out. I thought McEwen had it, but McCray took the pitch and went down the sideline. Looks like he picked up about 22 yards down to the 15-yard line. Savage out of the shotgun. McEwen to his left. Three receivers split wide to the right. He's going to fake it, take it himself up the middle. Still on his feet, rumbling, stumbling down. Touchdown, Riverhawks. Adam Savage would not go down, slipped through about 4 tackles, and he's in for the touchdown. We'll have the Hammond Lumber Drive summary after this. Of course, I don't have a name for the kicker who's number 1. And it's going to be blocked by the Bulldogs. Here's a scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 2 plays, 37 yards. 15-yard touchdown by Adam Savage, and Skowhegan takes advantage of the turnover by the Bulldogs to take a 6-0 lead. Talking to some of the coaches, one of the assistant coaches that works with me at Valley, I was talking to him today, Jared, and he said that this team really feels, and talking about the Riverhawks, feels like this is their year, that they really have an opportunity to make some noise, maybe possibly even win the state championship. They had a tough year last year, a tough start. They had probably an incredibly tough schedule last year as they were started out the season 0-3 and battled back and did make it into the playoffs, but went out early. So they really feel like this is their year. So they've come out fired up here. Lawrence is going to have to answer. Back deep again for the Bulldogs, Garrett Murphy and Gavin Wilson. High end over end kick is going to be taken by Murphy at the 17. Murphy cuts through a hole and is taken down at the 29-yard line.
Tripped up by Tyler Ennis of the Riverhawks. First and 10 Bulldogs.
I think maybe Coach Hersom was trying to do a little trickery on that first play. You know, everybody, Skowhegan maybe selling out to stop Parker Higgins, and it wasn't a bad play call, just wasn't a good throw. From the shotgun, now under center is Hamlin. He's got trips to the left. And Gage Martin, the lone setback. They give it to Martin right up the middle. Nice run, where he's taken down by Savage, but not for a pickup before a pickup of 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2. 10:48 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Riverhawks, capitalizing on a interception by Mike Hamlin on the first play of the game. There's Murphy hustling in. It's going to be Murphy and Gavin Lunt split wide to the left. This time they hand it off to Higgins, and he has stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. Big number 55, Caden Sally, met him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Not a big fan of this. If you've ever watched / listened to me do football games, do not like the quarterback having to go to the sideline to get the plays every time. Under center, barking out the signals. Hamlin's going to hand it up the middle. 1st down and more. Out over the 45 to the 47-yard line. A nice run again by Gage Martin. Coach Hersom and Coach Lindloff trying to take a little of the heat off Parker Higgins. A little misdirection there with Martin. 1st down. Martin and Higgins offset to the left. Hamlin under center. Gives it to Higgins. Higgins cuts it back. Nothing there. He is buried again. This time it's Hunter McEwen that met him right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he lost a yard. Going to be 2nd and 11 at the 46 of Lawrence. I think they're going to have to try to get Higgins outside. He's got great speed. Looks like Skowhegan really trying to pinch in on him. Hamlin again comes under center. Hands it up right up the middle. Martin. Martin's going to get positive yardage. Looks like a pickup of 3. It's going to set up a 3rd and long here for the Bulldogs. 8:30 to go on a moving clock here in the first quarter. 6-0 Riverhawks. Hamlin under center, 3rd and 8. Rolling to his left, looking, trying to get outside, gets a block, gets the corner, he gets blown up by Adam Savage, but looks like he's close to a 1st down, might be just a little bit shy here. It will be 4th down. Nice run by Hamlin, and he knew when he turned the corner he was going to take a hit. Savage came from the other hash mark and just blew him up on the sideline. Lawrence going to go for it here, 4th and 1. Hamlin comes under center. Lunt split wide to the left. They give it to Martin, and it's going to all depend on the mark. I think he's short. I don't know. Might be right on the marker. They're going to measure. Lawrence Football Boosters would like to thank our 2022 sponsors for their continued commitment to Lawrence Football Boosters, the Lawrence Football Program, and our student athletes. Gold level sponsors include Dixon's Country Market, Dosty's Towing, Owens Building and Remodeling, Dow's Quick Stop, Hutamaki, Aquarius Pools and Spas, Ware Butler Incorporated, Village Market, and Sweats Concrete. Silver sponsors include G&E Roofing, Northeast Truck and Refrigeration, Waterville Elks Lodge, number 905. Bronze level sponsor includes Kennebec Savings, Hammond Lumber Company, Trade Winds, and Central Maine Motors Auto Group. Just missing the first down and setting up Skowhegan in great field position. Good stop there as Martin looked like he was going to get that first down. Skowhegan will take over on the Lawrence, on their own 44. First and 10. 8:01 to go, first quarter, 6-0. Riverhawks. Savage from the gun. Yet to attempt to pass. He's going to hand it off to the back coming. Left to right, all kinds of room. One man to beat. And is still on his feet. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Riverhawks. Oh, the Lawrence defense really got to work on the tackling here. 56-yard touchdown run by Tyler Annis. You'll go for two here where they missed the extra point. They give it off right up the middle, and easily getting in for the two is Bryson Howard. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. Not much to tell here. One play, 56-yard drive. Tyler Annis, a 56-yard touchdown run. And the Indians have jumped out to the Riverhawks. I knew it was just a matter of time before I messed that up. The Riverhawks have jumped out to a 14-0 lead and a very quiet, subdued Pete Cooper Stadium crowd here for the Bulldogs. They really need to get something going on this drive. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Of course, you're going to want to join us at the conclusion of the game. We'll bring you the precision play of the game, and that again is brought to you by Chase Toys Inc. Garrett Murphy and Gavin Wilson again deep. Here's a little squib kick taken by the up man. That's Mason Carter, and he falls down. The Bulldogs will have it. Lawrence had a 6-play drive that ended on downs the last time. This time Hamlin from the shotgun. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins, nothing there as he is buried. The line of scrimmage coming up for Skowhegan. Brendan Dunlap making the play, as well as Colin LePage. Another loss of 1 for Parker Higgins, who's struggling here in the early going. What's interesting is that Skowhegan said they had to stop Parker Higgins, which they have done a good job of. Lawrence had to stop Savage, and he has yet to throw a pass. Hamlin under center. And there's a flag down. Higgins is trying to get free, and he's going to barely get back to the line of scrimmage, but I think there's going to be a motion penalty on the Bulldogs. That'll move him back another 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 16. Not a good start here for the Bulldogs. Well, if one thing that you can count on, though, is Coach Hersom will coach him up. He probably one of the best in-game adjustment coaches at this level.
It's going to be 2nd and 16 for the Bulldogs.
Hamlin comes in with the play. Lawrence trailing 14-0, really hoping to get some points here on this drive. Martin to the right. Hamlin out of the gun. Back to throw. Hamlin throwing deep and had a man, but he overshot him. Intended for Lucas Campbell. He got behind the defensive back, but Hamlin overthrew him. Going to set up a 3rd and 16 here for the Bulldogs. Hamlin under center. Barks out the signals. Higgins comes in motion. Rolling, looking, under pressure, throws it up, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Good defense over there by Marshall Easler, who was all over Parker Higgins. Even if he did make the catch, he wasn't going to get any yards out of that. So a 3 and out for the Bulldogs. So far they've had 3 possessions. The first one was an interception. Second one ended on downs. And the third one here is a 3 and out. Campbell will punt. Good punt. Chased down by Quincy McRae. He's got some room. Looking down the sideline. He's got one man to beat. Oh, there's a flag way back here at the 50-yard line. And this one might be coming all the way back. Oh, that's what you hate to see as a coach. If that is on Skowhegan, that is like 20 yards behind the play. Why are you doing that? Lawrence is going to get a huge break here as Quincy McRae was taking that one to the house. That would have been a 70-yard punt return for a touchdown. And it's going to end up coming all the way back to inside the Skowhegan 40-yard line. Oh. Coach Ryan Libby's going to see that one on the film, and somebody's going to get lit up in that film room, I'll tell you. I don't know who it was, but.
All the way back to the Skowhegan 38-yard line, and it will begin 1st and 10.
Coach Hersom really calling on his defense here to make a play. They trail 14-0 here, still in the first quarter. 3rd possession of the game for Skowhegan. They've run 3 offensive plays, and they have 2 touchdowns. You got Wyman split wide to the left. Annis split wide to the right. Savage looks on his wrist for the play. He's got McEwen in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle. Ball's on the ground. The Bulldogs have it. Oh, they needed a play and they got one. Huge play there by Colton Carter. Came off the edge and just blew up the back in the backfield. I believe that was Brendan Dunlap who fumbled it. And the Bulldogs have a huge turnover here and will get the ball at the Skowhegan 25-yard line. Hamlin under center. He's got Martin in the backfield. They're going to give it to the slot back.
Ball carried by number 22, Noah Grass. Picked up a yard.
Noah Grass is going to get just inside the 25.
Play by Brendan Dunlap of Skowhegan. Second down and 9.
Bulldogs really need to capitalize on this turnover. They're definitely in 4-down territory. Higgins split wide to the left. They give it to one of the backs, and I think that was Gavin Wilson, and he got wrapped up by Hunter McEwen, shot the gap, made a nice play. It looked like Wilson was going to have some room to roam there. So 3rd and 8 for the Bulldogs. Ball at the Skowhegan 24-yard line. Higgins and Martin, the lone backs. They give it to Higgins. Double handoff, coming back this way. Wilson has some room, and he's going to get taken down by Savage, but not before he gets a first down. Down to the 15-yard line. Boy, that's a tough play to do, but when it's executed right, they had everybody was flowing to the left. Higgins had the ball, and he handed it back to Wilson, coming back from right to left. And they hand it off up the middle, and pickup of about 2 by Martin.
Martin on the carry, tackle by.
We're going to give him 3, 2nd and 7. For the Bulldogs. 4:16 to go first quarter. 14-0 Riverhawks. Martin and Higgins. Higgins in the slot to the left. Hamlin under center. Hamlin rolling to his right. Stops. Looks. Back of the corner. The end zone. Touchdown! Bulldogs! Oh, what a grab over there by Lucas Campbell. In the back of the end zone. Oh, a little Dwight Clark looked like for you old people that are watching. I don't know if any of you young people watching know that reference, but that was Montana to Clark in the back of the end zone for 6. A huge play by the Bulldogs. A nice throw by Hamlin as he was rolling to his right. Extra point is up and good. So your drive summary brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company. With 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 4 plays, 25 yards, and a 13-yard touchdown from Hamlin to Campbell. Gets the Bulldogs on the board and cuts this lead in half, 14-7. Boy, that could be the front runner for the precision play of the game so far. Precision play of the game brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna Lawn and Garden Equipment. To see what's available, stop by Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. Maddox Ward will kick off. High end-over-end kick. It's going to be taken at the 9-yard line by Tyler Annis. And he's going to be taken down by Higgins and Braden Littlefield down there on the play. Skowhegan will start at their own 21. 14-7 lead. Got the Lawrence fans back in this one with that turnover and touchdown by the Bulldogs. Here's Savage out of the gun. He's got McEwen in the backfield. Fake it. He takes it himself. Still on his feet. Try to wrap him up, and they're going to finally get Savage down after he picks up about 4.
Adam Savage, the ball carrier. Stacked up,
Boy, he looks slow and plodding when he's going through the line, but he's shifty, you know. He's able to make kind of shifty moves to get away from the defenders. 3:23 to go on a moving clock. 14-7. Riverhawks lead over the Bulldogs. First quarter. 2 receivers split wide to Savage's right. 2 receivers to the left. Back to throw. Has a man wide open in the flat. And he is going to make the catch, but Higgins makes him pay for it out over the 40-yard line. They get a first down. That was Brandon Wyman on the reception. Skowhegan first down out to the just over the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Savage looking over the sideline for the play. He's going to have 3 receivers to his right. Easler, McCray and Annis split wide to the right. 1 receiver to the left. Savage back to throw. Under pressure. Looking. Throws. Has a man. Nice catch. The hit immediately as soon as he caught it was Annis. Taken down by Colton Carter. Maybe a pickup of 4. You could see the arm on display there by Adam Savage as he was rolling away, threw across his body and just threw a seed to the receiver. This time Annis is going to be split wide to the left with McCrary. Or McCray, I should say. And Wyman is split wide to the right. 3 receivers actually to the left. Little shovel pass underneath. Wide open, first down and more. Hunter McEwen. Boy, that was they had Lawrence completely faked out on that play. As a big gain by McEwen. Gets them inside Lawrence territory to the 38-yard line. Dunlap is the lone setback. 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left for Savage. Actually 2 to the left. Savage out of the shotgun. Gonna give it to Annis coming back. Nice play. A big play there made by Mason Carter as he got a hold of the jersey and he's able to wind Annis down for a loss of 3. And just under a minute to go here in the first quarter, it's going to be a 2nd down and 13 for Skowhegan. The trickery did not work that time as Mason Carter was able to shoot the gap and make the play in the backfield. Here's 2 receivers split wide to the right for Savage, 2 to the left. And McEwen, the lone setback. Savage takes the snap, looking, throws over the middle, it's dropped. Annis was open. It looked like it might have got tipped at the line of scrimmage. Couldn't really tell, but it's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 13 for the Riverhawks. Fairley comes in for Skowhegan. He will be tight to the left. And McCray is wide to the left. Annis wide to the right. And Easler tight to the right. McEwen, the lone setback to the left of Savage. Timeout, Skowhegan. Pliable Marketing is a versatile public relations, marketing, and broadcasting company that specializes in athlete branding for high school, college, and professional athletes. Pliable identifies branding opportunities and creates tailored content for their clients. To learn more, visit them online at pliablemarketing.com. We have a pretty full football schedule for you this year. We got 4 Lawrence games and 3 Waterville games. The the defending Northern Maine 8-man champion Waterville Purple Panthers. Waterville won the Northern Division last year and then got to go down and get smoked by Chevrolet in the championship. Of course, Lawrence made it to the Northern Maine final in Class B in a thriller that we got to do for you last year down in Lewiston. They lost in overtime to Windham, eventual state champion Windham. Third down and 13. Savage out of the shotgun. Looking, quick throw, incomplete. That one was behind McCray. This drive started back at the Skowhegan 21-yard line, and it looks like the Riverhawks may go for it here, 4th and 13. .1 seconds left in the quarter. 14-7, Skowhegan. Two receivers split wide to the right. McEwen, the lone setback to the left of Savage. And they're going to delay a game penalty on Skowhegan. Be another 5 yards now. It looks like they're going to have to punt, I would think. There's no way they're going to give Lawrence that kind of field position. Or will they? Well, Savage goes back to looks like he's going to punt now. He is. That's a beauty. High kick. And it's going to take a Lawrence bounce, but it will settle in at the 15-yard line. The Bulldogs will take over. .5 seconds left here in the quarter, probably the last play of the first quarter. Lawrence trailing 14-7, capitalizing on the only Skowhegan turnover of the game. Handoff up the middle. Martin, some hard running in between the tackles as a flag comes down late. Looks like they're going to tack on some yardage there. Might be a face mask. It is. And they'll tack on another 10 yards, I believe. No, it must have been inadvertent. It's only 5-yard version.
That is a first down for the Bulldogs.
I believe they'll restart the clock here. It should end the first quarter. It will. The end of the first quarter, your score, Skowhegan 14, Lawrence 7, back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10%.
Welcome back to Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here. Pliable Marketing Broadcast Center. Lawrence with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Higgins. Again, not much there for the all-star running back. Kyle LePage is wraps him up, I should say, and he lost another yard. I think Higgins said about 4 carries and maybe it might have negative yardage total. Give me 2nd down and 11. We're just underway here in the second quarter, 14-7. If you're just joining us, Skowhegan jumped out to a 14-0 lead, and Lawrence had caused a huge turnover deep in Skowhegan territory and able to capitalize with a touchdown late. Here's Martin. Martin breaks out. Martin gets in the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 20, and he's dragged down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Gage Martin having his coming out party tonight. That's what happens when you're all focused on Parker Higgins. Didn't even play football last year. My trusty assistant to my left has been helping me out all game. Yeah, I don't remember seeing him last year either. That's got some speed. The Bulldogs deep in Skowhegan territory here. 1st and 10 at the 18 of the Riverhawks. Martin, the lone setback. They give it to him up the middle. This time, nothing doing. And Skowhegan is there. McEwen and Owen Farladew as well on the tackle. Lost a yard. I'm sorry, gained a yard. 2nd down and 9. (14-7) Riverhawks with the lead. Lawrence trying to tie this one up. Gavin Lunt splits wide to the right. Wilson and Martin in the backfield. Looking deep. Has a man, and boy, it must have been some incidental contact there. It looked like there was a lot of contact with McCray and Lunt. Lunt made a heck of an effort to try to come down with it. He just couldn't. What a great throw by Hamlin, who was under pressure. He shedded one would-be tackler and was able to throw the ball up and get a chance at a touchdown there. But McCray is able to make the play for the Riverhawks. 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Higgins in the backfield to the left. Martin directly behind Hamlin. Hamlin hands off. Double handoff to Wilson. Coming back. Wilson has some room. Cuts it back inside. And before he's ripped down by Savage, it's going to be short of the 1st down. But it's going to be a more makeable 4-down situation there for the Bulldogs. If they go for it, it'll be the 2nd attempt at a 4th down conversion. This drive started back at their own 15-yard line. A long run by Gage Martin put him in this situation. And it looks like they're going to attempt a field goal here. It will be a 27-yard field goal as they'll put it down at the 17. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is wide to the left. Never really got good foot on it, I don't think. He just hooked it. Didn't get any air under it either. And the Riverhawks will take over at the 17-yard line. Actually, this isn't like the NFL. I guess you don't take over on the spot of the I can hear the coaches in the next booth over saying that it should be from where they kicked it from. And the head referee figures it out. So Skowhegan will have it 1st and 10 at the 20, actually. Savage from the shotgun. McEwen the lone setback. 3 receivers to Savage's left. Rolling. And the ball's loose. That's a live ball. And the Bulldogs recover. I don't know if they're going to say that was an interception. I mean, an incomplete pass. Because it was a shovel. It did look like a shovel pass. So it is considered incomplete. I thought that was the case, but this officials crew is a little behind a little bit. Just it's first game of the year. Just getting the cobwebs out. 2nd and 10 for the Riverhawks.
After the incompletion, it is 2nd and 10 for Skowhegan.
3 receivers to the left again for Savage. Out of the shotgun. Quick throw to Annis. Annis cuts inside. Annis runs into his own man, trying to find some room, cuts it back across the field. Has some room, gets away, 1st down and more, over the 40. And flag comes down at about the 42-yard line. Don't know if that was a face mask or some nifty running by Tyler Annis, as he really should have been stopped for about a 2 or 3 yard loss. And he's going to end up turning it into a big gain. But it looks like it's going to be another big penalty on the Riverhawks. And it's going to march him back. They had a 70-yard punt return touchdown that was called back due to a holding call. Still be a 1st down, as it is a spot foul. It'll be at the 32-yard line. .8:57 to go on a moving clock here in the 2nd quarter. 14-7 Riverhawks. Savage going to fake it, take it himself, and wrapped up in the backfield.
Savage on the keeper. Gain of maybe a yard.
Like Isaac Spalding. Oh, it's Cam Stewart. I'm sorry, not Spalding. It's going to be, they're going to give him a gain of 2, apparently. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 8 for Savage. Savage are the 2 receivers wide to the left, tight set to the right. McEwen, the lone setback. Annis comes in motion. They fake it to him, give it to McEwen, and not much there. Hunter Lee there for the Bulldogs. Well, it looks like Hunter Lee is bulked up a little bit in the offseason this year. Saw him during baseball. He didn't look that big. I remember last year he played outside, so now they got to put him inside because he's a little bigger. 3rd down and 7 for the Riverhawks with 7:39 to go in the 2nd quarter. Savage barks out the signals, rolls to his left. Looking, he's going to take it down himself. Gets out of 1 tackle. Still on his feet before he is finally taken down at the 45-yard line. He's going to get a 1st down, but he paid the price there. As Hunter Lee, and as a flag comes out late, I believe it's going to be on the Bulldogs, Hunter Lee, for saying something he shouldn't have said. It's going to be add on another 10 yards. It's something you can't afford to give breaks like this to the Riverhawks. Coach Herson is asking the referee what exactly happened. There was a lot of jaw-jacking going there between both teams, but you can't be the one that gets caught. And Hunter Lee was the one that got caught. It brings the ball all the way into Lawrence territory to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Riverhawks. Savage with 2 backs in the backfield and receivers split wide to the left and right. He gives it to McCray. McCray cuts it back inside. He's going to pick up 5 before he is dragged down by Parker Higgins. Not before he picks up 5. It's going to be, or actually, yeah, 5. Be 2nd down and 5. And Coach Herson wants to take a timeout and talk about this. Doesn't like what he's seen so far. Pliable Marketing is a versatile public relations marketing and broadcasting company that specializes in athlete branding for high school, college, and professional athletes. Pliable identifies branding opportunities and creates tailored content for their clients. To learn more, visit them online at pliablemarketing.com. Lawrence really needs to get a stop here. The games around the state tonight: Brewer taking on Bangor, Bucksport and Stearns, Dirigo and Maranacook battling tonight. Falmouth takes on Cheverus. 2nd and 5 for the Riverhawks. Savage out of the shotgun. Fakes it to McEwen. Rolling, looking, under pressure, gets away somehow. Somehow he got out of that, and he's going to have a 1st down and more. Cuts it back inside. I don't know what happened there, but he should have been wrapped up for about an 8-yard loss. I'll tell you one thing that Coach Ryan Libby is going to want to talk to Savage about is get out of bounds when you can. He kind of tiptoed along the sidelines in there, and then at the last minute cut it back inside and took a pretty good lick on the sideline there when he really didn't have to. But 1st down at the Lawrence 20-yard line. Going to keep it himself again. Cuts outside. Stiff arm. Still on his feet. And going to get down close to the 10-yard line. Going to be close to another Skowhegan 1st down. Just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1. At the 11-yard line. Savage waiting for the play. Has 2 receivers split wide to the left. McEwen, the lone setback, with Annis split wide to the right. Rolling to his left, looking. Savage looks over the middle, tipped, and should have been picked. He threw it into a crowd. There was 1 white shirt and 3 blue shirts. Yeah. Savage looked like he took a lick on that one. Got a little hitch in his giddy up. 3rd down and 1 for the Riverhawks. Definitely in 4-down territory here. Handoff up the middle. McEwen's going to have a 1st down and goal inside the 7 down to the 6. It's like Skowhegan is really controlling the line of scrimmage here in this 1st half. The next play will be the 10th play of this drive. It started way back at the Skowhegan 20-yard line. 2 receivers, McCrary And Wyman split wide to the left. Annis in the slot to the right. McEwen, the lone setback. Going to keep it himself. Savage, and he is bullied down inside the 5 to the 3. I don't know if I saw my all-star quarterback gimping around a little bit. I'm not sure I'd call, a quarterback keeper. I might give it to the other guys a couple times here. Give me a 2nd and goal. Ball is at the 3-yard line for the Riverhawks. Lawrence looking for a goal line stand here. Savage gives it to McEwen. McEwen, little stutter step. Does he get in? He did. Nice little stutter step at the 2-yard line by McEwen. He's able to punch it in for another Riverhawks touchdown. 11 plays, 80 yards for the Riverhawks. And the extra point is good. Oh, with 4:41 to go, 21-7 Riverhawks. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 11-play, 80-yard drive culminating in a 3-yard touchdown by Hunter McEwen. Out-of-town scoreboard, Brewer leads Bangor 8-0. Falmouth over Chevers 13-7, 13-6 I should say, in the second quarter. Foxcroft and Halldale are tied at 0. Freeport leads Lisbon 35-14. Gardner over Biddeford 7-6. Gorham over Cape Elizabeth 12-7. Herman 13-7 over MCI. Madison and Hamden zip in the first quarter, as well as Madomic Belfast. Merrimack leads Bonnie Eagle 7-6. It's Merrimack, New Hampshire. Messalonsky and Edward Little tied at 14 in the second quarter. Mount Blue all over Brunswick 28-0. Oxford Hills leads Skowhegan leads Coney, I should say, 14-6. Sanford leads Lewiston 6-0. We'll get back to some more scores here after this. Comes down to Lawrence. Murphy looking for some room, and he's going to get out over the 34 to the 35. Lawrence will take over there. Bulldogs really need to get something going here offensively. They really have not had a sustained drive yet in this game. Their only touchdown came on a turnover at the Skowhegan 25-yard line. They were able to convert into a 15-yard touchdown pass from Hamlin to Lucas Campbell. Hamlin out of the shotgun. You've got Higgins to his left. They fake it to him. Hamlin throws off his back foot, picked off. Threw it right to McCreary. McCreary still on his feet, inside the 30, down the sideline, and he's finally dragged out of bounds. Looked like just outside the 10. I don't know who Hamlin was throwing that to, but threw it right to McCreary. Or McCray, I should say. Second Lawrence turnover, and it's a costly one. Skowhegan will take over first and goal at the 10-yard line. They really need to stop here. Interesting, no Adam Savage there. I don't know if that injury is still an issue. But looks like Dunlap will be the quarterback. Brendan Dunlap going to keep it himself. wide open. Brendan Dunlap goes in for the easy touchdown. I guess it doesn't matter. Savage, Dunlap, doesn't matter. That was easy. They just caved in the left side of the Bulldog line, and it is 28-7, just like that. Flag down on the extra point. Scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. The second interception of the game by Hamlin is returned by McCray all the way down to the 10-yard line, and a 10-yard touchdown run by Dunlap. The extra point is good. 28-7 Riverhawks. Back to the scoreboard here. South Portland leads Marshwood 7-0. Spruce Mountain 8-6 over MDI. Thornton Academy 14-0 over Scarborough. Thornton Academy and Oxford Hills were the #1 team in the high school pool, that high school rankings today. They both had the equal amount of first place votes. Wells leads Westbrook 21-13. Yarmouth 23-0 over Lake Region, and York and Leavitt are tied at 0. The Bulldogs have dug themselves a hole here. 2 turnovers have led to 14 Skowhegan points. And with 4:13 to go in the half, the Bulldogs trail 28-7. To see what happens the rest of the game with Adam Savage, who didn't really limp off the field, but this goes through the hands right to Murphy. Murphy looking for some room. Nothing doing. Oh, what a beautiful tackle. Open field tackle made there by Brandon Wyman, as Murphy was trying to go from right to left, I should say, and he was dragged down from behind. Well, Savage is back out on defense here, so maybe they just wanted to give him a little break on offense. Lawrence 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Hand it off up the middle, and there is nothing there. Parker Higgins is getting no blocking up front at all by his line, and he's going to no gain. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3:44 to go on a moving clock in the first half. 28-7 Riverhawks. The coaching staff said they were coming in with a purpose, and they have played like a team on a mission today. Handoff up the middle to Martin, and he's able to pick up a couple. Going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Bulldogs. You know, Hamlin, just a sophomore here. He had quite a bit of playing time last year. As a freshman, so he's still developing, but he's made a couple of big errors that have cost the Bulldogs here. And we're going to get a gift, 5 yards there, as LePage was offsides for the Riverhawks. More makeable 3rd down here for the Bulldogs. Like I said, they really haven't had a sustained drive in this game. They had 6 plays on one drive and 5 on another. That's it. Twice interceptions on first down by Hamlin. Handed off. Higgins spins away from one tackler, still on his feet. Higgins gets out over the 35. First down and more for Parker Higgins. That's what they need to do, is get Parker Higgins out in space, because he can create. You hand it to him up the middle. There's no room for him to juke and jive. 1st and 10, Bulldogs at the 35-yard line. Clock is their enemy, though, as it dips down to 2:15 to go in the half. Hamlin under center, hands it off to Higgins again. Higgins breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Still on his feet, bouncing off would-be tacklers. It gets over the 40 to the 41.
Higgins on the carry, picks up about 5 yards. Brendan Dunlap on the stop for Skowhegan, second down and 5.
Couple of nice runs there by Parker Higgins. 41-yard line of the Bulldogs, 2nd down and 5. Hamlin barks out the signals with 1:40 to go in the half. This time right up the middle. 1st down and more for Martin. And he's going to get dragged down out of bounds. Actually, no, they're going to say he was inbounds, so the clock's going to continue to run. It will stop as they set the chains. It'll be a 1st down into Skowhegan territory at the 42-yard line. Got to get up to the line of scrimmage here, as I think the Lawrence has 2 timeouts still remaining, but 1:27 to go. Now, why would you do that? Why would you just let 6 seconds run off the clock because of indecision? You're going to call a timeout? Call a timeout. All right, get off my soapbox. Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com. Like them on Facebook or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Of course, at the conclusion of this game, we'll bring you the precision play of the game, and that is also brought to you by our friends over at Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. To see what's available, stop by the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. 1st and 10, Bulldogs at the Skowhegan 42-yard line. Hamlin out of the shotgun, back to throw, under pressure, throws, and there's a flag comes in late. I don't know if that was a catchable ball, but McCray just drilled Parker Higgins right by where the ball was. But I don't know if they're going to say that was uncatchable, or if anything, it could be maybe a late hit if the ball was by him. We'll see as the officials get together and figure it out. Could be a big call here coming for the Bulldogs. They will call pass interference.
Calls pass interference on Skowhegan.
And I believe it's a 10-yard penalty, or is it? I don't believe it's a spot foul. So it will be a 1st down, as the Bulldogs will have it at the 32-yard line. With still plenty of time here, 1:20 to go in the half. Actually, it's a 15-yarder. It goes all the way down to the 27-yard line. This would be huge if the Bulldogs could get a score before the half and cut this deficit in half. Hamlin under center. Hands it off to Higgins. Higgins trying to get the corner, stiff arms before he goes out of bounds.
Parker Higgins, the ball carrier.
And he might have picked up a yard.
Thrown out on the play by Marshall Eastler.
Actually, it looks like he lost a yard. No, he got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain. But it does stop the clock at 1:15 as he went out of bounds. Hamlin will come out in the shotgun. Higgins to his left, 2 receivers to his left as well. And Campbell tight to the right. Quick throw. And take it down immediately. Tyler Annis gets over and takes Garrett Murphy down as soon as he caught the ball. And actually, are they going to call incomplete? No. Lawrence has to take their final timeout. That's why the clock stopped with 1:05 to go. Boy, some of the play calls here definitely head scratchers if you're a Bulldog fan. Looks like Murphy is hurt. He's being carried off the field. Yeoman work by Wyatt Poulin. They're carrying Mr. Murphy off the field. So the Bulldogs will have a 3rd down and 13 at the Skowhegan 29-yard line with 1:05 to go in the half. Probably in 4-down territory here are the Bulldogs. Hamlin is going to be in the shotgun. He's got Martin to his right. Quick throw. They get it out in the flat. Caught, but then falling down was Gavin Lunt. And they get back to the original line of scrimmage just inside that. And it's going to be a 4th down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Lunt is split wide to the left. Higgins in the slot to the left. Martin the lone setback. Wilson in the slot to the right. Back to throw. Hamlin rolling, looking, rolling, and it's going to fumble it. And it's not going to matter. It's going to be turned over on downs anyways with 48 seconds left. Well, I think when Mike Hamlin looks at the film of this game, he's going to see some poor decisions and some missed opportunities. Skowhegan will take over on downs at their own 25-yard line, leading 28-7 with 48 seconds to go in the half. Back in the game at quarterback is Savage. They hand it off to McCray. McCray looking to get the corner, jumps over one would-be tackler, and is going to get taken down just over the 30-yard line. Clock is running. Braden Littlefield in on the tackle.
Second down and 4 for Skowhegan.
Clock running. Savage out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off right up the middle to McEwen. McEwen cuts it back, still on his feet. And that will stop the clock with 1.7 left. And with the arm that Savage has, why wouldn't you take a shot at the end zone here? Skowhegan's going to take a timeout and talk about it. It's been all Riverhawks here in the first half. If you're just joining us, Lawrence had the ball to start the game, and Hamlin threw his first interception of the game to Adam Savage. And 2 plays later, Skowhegan was in on a 15-yard touchdown by Savage. Then Skowhegan took over on downs at their own 44-yard line. First play was a 56-yard Tyler Annis touchdown run to put them up 14-0. Lawrence was able to take advantage of a turnover, a fumble recovery at the 25-yard line of Skowhegan, and a 15-yard touchdown pass ensued from Hamlin to Campbell to make it 14-7, and it's been all Skowhegan since then. A 3-yard touchdown by McEwen and a 10-yard touchdown by Dunlap. Last play of the half here. Savage, quick throw to Anderson. He's blown up immediately. Colton Carter comes up and makes the stick to end the first half. Your score at the end of the first half, Skowhegan 28, Lawrence 7. We'll take a break and come back after this.
Your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986.
By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Is Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986.
By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at P. Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here, broadcasting from the Pliable Marketing Broadcast Center. Get ready to start the second half. The Bulldogs trailing 28-7 if you're just joining us. This is how the scoring went down. Lawrence started with the ball, and Mike Hamlin threw his first of 2 interceptions. Skowhegan took over on their own on Lawrence 37-yard line. 2 plays later, Adam Savage was in on a 15-yard touchdown scramble to make it 6-0. The extra point was no good. On the next possession Skowhegan had, they took over on downs from Lawrence. Started at the 44-yard line, and the first play, a reverse to Tyler Annis, resulted in a 56-yard touchdown. And the 2-point conversion was good to make it 14-0. Lawrence got a break. Created a turnover, fumble in the deep in Skowhegan territory. Took over on the 25-yard line, and 4 plays later, Mike Hamlin rolled out, a.k.a. Joe Montana, and hit Lucas Campbell, a.k.a. Doug Clark, in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Bulldogs to make it 14-7. Skowhegan answered right back with a 11-play, 80-yard drive, resulting in a 3-yard touchdown by McEwen to make it 21-7. And then on the next possession, Hamlin threw another interception, this time to McRae. He returned it down to the 10-yard line. And the first play from scrimmage, Braden Dunlap came in at quarterback for Adam Savage, and he took it himself 10 yards for a touchdown. And that's where we stand, 28-7. Out-of-town scoreboard. Biddeford leads Gardner 13-7 at the half. Bonnie Eagle 19-7 over Merrimack, New Hampshire at the half. Brewer leads Bangor 8-0 at the half. Bucksport and Stearns are deadlocked at 0. Cape Elizabeth all over Gorham 29-12 at the half. Dirigo and Maranacook tied at 0 as well in the first quarter. Edward Little 22-14 over Messalonsky in the third quarter. Falmouth 20-12 over Chevres. Freeport leads Lisbon 35-22. Herman with a 13-7 lead over MCI. Get back to that scoreboard after this.
We are set to begin the second half.
Maddox Ward will kick off. Back deep for the Riverhawks. McRae, and it looks like Annis And it's going to come down to Tyler Annis at the 15-yard line. Annis makes a stutter step up the middle, has some room. Still on his feet. Nice return by Tyler Annis, who is electrifying when he gets that ball in his hands all the way out to the 42-yard line of Skowhegan. The Riverhawks will start their first possession of the second half. Savage in at quarterback. He's got two receivers split wide to the left, two split wide to the right. McEwen, the lone setback. Savage barks out the signals. Takes the snap, hands it off, up the middle to McEwen. Room to run, breaks a tackle at the 47-yard line, gets close to first down yardage. Looks like they're going to give it to him out over the midfield to the Bulldog 48-yard line. First down, Riverhawks.
A Riverhawks first down. Ball placed at the Lawrence 48-yard line.
Wyman split wide to the right for the Riverhawks. Three receivers wide to Savage's left. McEwen, the lone setback. Savage takes the snap. Gives it to McEwen again. McEwen breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet. Gets down inside the 35 to the 33, 32-yard line. Another strong run by Hunter McEwen. 26 yards on 2 carries for McEwen. The Skowhegan line of scrimmage has been dominating the point of contact. The Skowhegan line, I should say, is dominating the line of scrimmage. Savage out of the shotgun, takes the snap, gives it to Annis. Annis gets the corner. Annis cuts it outside at the 20, cuts it back inside, down to the 15. Another big run for the Riverhawk, gives them another first down, down to the 15-yard line.
Dragged down by number 28, Colton Carter for the Bulldogs.
Three plays and 43 yards for the Riverhawks. First and 10 at the Lawrence 16-yard line. Savage gives it up the middle to McEwen, who almost breaks a tackle, but hanging on for dear life was Hunter Lee, able to drag him down, but not before he picks up 4 yards down to the 11. Second down and 6 for the Riverhawks. Savage looking for the play. A little confusion over there at on the Skowhegan sideline. Savage has the play, barks out the signals, out of the shotgun, takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking, throws back across his body, the end zone! Almost taken down. Boy, it was just knocked away at the last minute. But Marshall Easler almost came up with a acrobatic circus catch in the back of the end zone. It's knocked away by the Bulldogs at the last minute. Third down and 6 now for the Riverhawks. Lawrence could really use a turnover on downs here. They really can't afford to get down much more to this Skowhegan team. Annis split wide to the left. 2 receivers wide to the right for Savage. Gives it up the middle. Wide open hole. McEwen's going to get down close to the first down. Depends on the mark. Skowhegan is winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. It is going to be 4th down. It's short. So it's going to be 4th and less than a yard for the Riverhawks. Boy, Lawrence could really use a big play here in the backfield to take over on downs. Savage Gets the play. He's got McEwen to his right. 3 receivers split wide to the left. Savage gives it. Takes it himself. Wide open up the middle. Touchdown. Oh, he faked everybody out. Was going to give it to McEwen and just took it himself right up the middle for a Riverhawks touchdown. Extra point attempt. For Skowhegan. Kick is good. Here's the scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. A 7-play, 58-yard drive by the Riverhawks, culminating in a 9-yard touchdown run by Adam Savage, his second of the game. And just like that, it's 35-7 Riverhawks. Back to the scoreboard. Morse 8-6 over Mount Ararat. Mount Blue all over Brunswick 36-0 at the half. MDI 20-14 over Spruce Mountain. Oxford Hills leads Coney 14-6 at the half. Sanford leading Lewiston 20-0 in the third quarter. South Portland 14-0 over Marshwood. Thornton Academy 28-0 over Scarborough. Wells leads Westbrook 35-13. Winthrop leads Foxcroft 13-7 at the half. Yarmouth 29-0 over Lake Region.
Gavin Wilson, Preston Roy deep for the Bulldogs.
And it's going to come down to Preston Roy. Roy puts his head down at the 30. He gets out over the 33 to the 34-yard line. And the Bulldogs will have their first possession of the second half at their own 34-yard line.
First and 10, Bulldogs at the 35.
Not much to talk about in the first half for the Bulldogs. They didn't really have much of a sustained drive. They had a 6-play drive and a 7-play drive in that first half. But here's Hamlin. Gives it to Higgins. Cuts it back at the line of scrimmage. But there he's met by a host of white shirts,
Parker Higgins on the carry.
including the LePage brothers.
Brendan Dunlap.
Higgins will pick up 3 to make it 2nd and 7.
Stop for the Riverhawks. Actually, we're going to give him a pickup of 4. Second down and 6.
Pliable Marketing is a versatile public relations marketing and broadcast company that specializes in athlete branding for high school, college, and professional athletes. Pliable identifies branding opportunities and creates tailored content for their clients. To learn more, visit them online at pliablemarketing.com. Hamlin under center. He's going to give it to Higgins again. Higgins cuts it back at the line of scrimmage and drags 3 defenders for a first down. He was contacted at about the 42-yard line, and he dragged 3 defenders another 4 yards to get the first down. Tough running there by Parker Higgins.
Parker Higgins on the first down carry. The 58, Kyle LePage on the tackle.
First and 10 Bulldogs at their own 47-yard line. Hamlin going to give it right up the middle to Martin. Nothing doing there. It's Owen Farladue on the tackle. No gain. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Skowhegan defense has been stellar in this one. 35-7. Riverhawks lead the Bulldogs. Opening game of the season for both teams. They hand it off to Higgins. Higgins gets outside. over the 50 and dragged down from behind by LePage. But not before he gets close to the first down at about the Skowhegan 44-yard line. Going to be third down. 3rd and 1 for the Bulldogs. Not sure what the boys in stripes need to talk about here, but I guess they're going to measure. Don't forget to stick with us. At the conclusion of the game, we'll bring you our precision play of the game, brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Ski-Doo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. To see what's available, stop by the Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. Third down and less than a yard for the Bulldogs. Definitely trailing by 28. They're in 4-down territory here. Parker Higgins with some tough running here has been able to give them a couple of first downs. Hamlin will be under center. He's got Carter in the slot to the right. And Gavin Lunt split wide to the left. Two backs in the backfield. They give it to Higgins. Higgins turns the corner, first down and more. Stiff arm as he runs over McCray. Got to hit him low, kids. You come up high like that on Parker Higgins, you're going to get freight trained. Bulldogs will have 1st and 10 at the Skowhegan 40. 6:32 to go in the third quarter. Riverhawks all over the Bulldogs, 35-7. Lunt split wide to the right. They give it to the back, coming back this way. Noah Grass, and he is chased down from behind by Aiden Brusa. He picks up a yard, does Noah Grass. Second and 9 for the Bulldogs. Out of the shotgun, Hamlin is going to give it to Higgins. Higgins turns the corner. Higgins cuts it up inside. First down and more as he gets down inside the 30, down to the 27. I think we're going to have another face mask on the Riverhawks, and Higgins is hurt. Boy, that would be a huge loss for the Bulldogs if he's not able to come back. Parker Higgins limps off the field. Actually, couldn't put any pressure on that left leg. And add another 10 yards to that run. And it's going to get the Bulldogs down inside the 15 of the Riverhawks.
Bulldogs at the 14-yard line.
Preston Roy will come in the game for Higgins. They'll have Martin in the backfield, the lone setback behind Hamlin. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. They give it to Wilson. Wilson tries to cut it inside, and he is met by a host of white shirts as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost the yard.
Winning ticket will receive $235. Take this down to the booster concession concession trailer. 582-0654. 582-0654.
Second and 11 for the Bulldogs. Throw over the middle. Oh. Hit him right in the hands. Going to be a third down and 11 for the Bulldogs. 4:27 to go, third quarter. Lawrence trails 35-7. Martin, the lone setback. Under center. They hand it off to Martin. And he's going to get some positive yardage down inside the 10, down to the 5. Close to a first down, where Lawrence could get a first and goal. So it's going to be a makeable fourth down here for the Bulldogs now. Looks like fourth and about 3.5. Huge fourth down play here for the Bulldogs. If they have any chance of getting back in this one, they need a score here. Out of the shotgun, Hamlin takes it, throws over the middle, has a man, touchdown! Lucas Campbell gets over the line of the goal line for the Bulldog touchdown. Nice throw by Hamlin. Another Lawrence player injured. Lawrence will be on to attempt the extra point. Here's a scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. A 65-yard, 10-play drive for the Bulldogs ending in a 8-yard touchdown pass from Hamlin to his favorite receiver, Lucas Campbell. Second time they've connected in the game to make it 35-14. .341 to go. Oh, he is? Oh, phew. Well, that didn't look good. Parker Higgins back on his feet. Bulldog Nation happy to see that. Here's the high end over end kick, comes down to McCray. McCray tries to cut it inside, still on his feet, out over the 35, and he's going to get gang tackled at about the 38-yard line, where the Riverhawks will take over. Savage will be in the shotgun. He's got McEwen as the lone setback. 3 receivers split wide to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Savage hands it off right up the middle, and not much there for McEwen this time as he is gang tackled. Parker Higgins back in the ball game on defense. That's good news for the Lawrence contingency. Second down and 9 for the Riverhawks. They lead 35-14. Happy to take some time off here. They don't need to rush. Leading by 21. Annis is going to be split wide to the left. Two receivers split wide to the right. McEwen, the lone setback to the left. Timeout, Skowhegan.
Skowhegan takes a timeout.
Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity is your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call 948-5729 and ask for Josh or Brian. Out-of-town scoreboard. Bonnie Eagle 26-7 over Merrimack in the third quarter. Brewer all over Bangor, 28-0 in the third quarter. Chevrolet and Falmouth are tied at 20. EL leads Messalonski 22-20 in what sounds like a thriller going on down in Auburn. That's in the fourth quarter. Foxcroft Academy has jumped ahead of Winthrop 14-13. Herman leads MCI 21-7. Here, the Riverhawks lead 35-14. They have a second down and 1 at their own 40-yard line. Back to throw. Quick throw to McCray. McCray's got all kinds of room. McCray cuts it back. Still on his feet inside the 40. Still rumbling and stumbling and bumbling inside the 30-yard line. McCray can run, and he could take a pounding out there too. Another injury out there for the Bulldogs. And the officials, one player gets up. Another player for the Bulldogs is still down. Didn't make out the number of the player that's down. Big play there by the Riverhawks. 30-yard gain on the pitch and catch from Savage to McCray. Morse leads Marinera 8-6. Mount Blue all over Brunswick 42-0 in the fourth quarter. MDI leads Spruce Mountain 28-14. Oxford Hills leads Coney 14-6. Sanford all over Lewiston 34-6. South Portland leads Marshwood 21-7. Thornton Academy 28-0 over Scarborough. Wells 35-13 over Westbrook. And Yarmouth leading Lake Region in the fourth quarter 39-0. Is that Higgins again that went down? I see him standing back up again. Gotta hydrate, gotta hydrate. I'm gonna carry him off the field here. And they just drop him on the sideline. Like, we got to get back in there. First and 10, Riverhawks at the Lawrence 30-yard line. I think it goes without saying that the Bulldogs cannot allow another score here. Well, if you've ever had a cramp, you know what Mr. Higgins is going through right now. That is painful. It's like a shotgun blast to the leg. Dunlap under center here. Hands off up the middle. And not much there for Bryson Howard. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Make it second down and 10. sure if this is an injury situation with Savage or if it's just looks like he's just sitting down on the sideline there, so maybe just giving him a breather. Been playing both ways in this ball game. 2 minutes to go, third quarter, 21-point lead for the Riverhawks, 35-14. Dunlap barks out the signals from the shotgun. McEwen in the backfield. Dunlap going to keep it himself. Turns the corner, tripped up nicely. Another nice tackle there by Colton Carter. He's had a couple of nice plays from that linebacker slot. They're going to give him 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Riverhawks. This time Annis goes split wide to the right. Howard and McEwen, the lone setbacks, with Dunlap in the shotgun. Dunlap barks out the signals, takes the snap. Rolling to his right, going to keep it himself, looking to get the corner, and he does. Going to get a first down before he's ridden out of bounds.
Dunlap again on the kick.
By Wilson.
Pushed out of bounds by number 34, Gavin Wilson. It appears to be enough for a Skowhegan first down at the Lawrence 19-yard line.
Well, that student body right, student body left has worked really good for Skowhegan today, and they are just controlling the line of scrimmage. Coming into the season, there was a concern that the Bulldogs line wasn't going to be as strong as it was last year, but we're facing a very tough Skowhegan team tonight. 1st and 10, Dunlap out of the shotgun. Looked like he tried to give it to McEwen, and McEwen ran away from it. And the Bulldogs going to get a sack in the backfield there. Mason Carter got back there first, and he got some help from Braden Littlefield, came in and cleaned it up as well. Loss of 1 for the Riverhawks. Going to be 2nd down and 11 as the clock ticks down inside 10 seconds in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to get Lawrence jumping off sides with 4.2 seconds left. An easy 5 yards there for the Riverhawks. Not only that wasn't just one guy jumping off, it was the entire defensive line jumped off sides. Clock's going to start, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Your score: Riverhawks 35, Bulldogs 14. Back after this.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grad Life.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at P. Cooper Stadium. Rick Dugal, Brian Bork, coming to you live from the Pliable Marketing Broadcast Center. 35-14 Riverhawks over the Bulldogs. We said on the outset of this one that it was going to be a battle of 2 teams at the top of the KVAC Pine Tree Conference, whatever you want to call it. But if this is the top 2 teams, there is a big gap between the number 1 and number 2 teams in this league, as Skowhegan has really dominated the line of scrimmage in this one and has really come into P. Cooper Stadium and had their way with this Bulldog team. Going to be a 2nd down and 6 as we start the 4th quarter for the Riverhawks at the Lawrence 16-yard line. Dunlap still under center. In the shotgun, I should say. Takes the snap, hands it off right up the middle. And breaking tackle, still on his feet. Inside the 5. Does he get in? No. It's going to be inside the 2-yard line as Bryson Howard looked like he should have got tackled really at the line of scrimmage, but he broke a couple tackles, stayed on his feet, and got down to the 2. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Riverhawks. Dunlap from the shotgun. He's got McEwen to his left and Howard right behind him. They give it to Howard. Howard goes untouched into the end zone for another Riverhawk touchdown.
Bryson Howard in for the Skowhegan touchdown.
And Skowhegan will attempt the extra point here, 41-14. Boy, it's been a long time since we've seen the Bulldogs get blown out on their home field. The kick is no good.
And your score remains 41-14 in favor of Skowhegan. 11:29 left in the game.
Here's a scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire and online at hammondlumber.com. 8-play, 62-yard drive for the Riverhawks, culminating in a 2-yard touchdown run by Bryson Howard. And extra point was no good, and it's 41-14. Riverhawks. Biddeford leads Gardner 20-7 in the 3rd quarter. Bonnie Eagle 26-7 over Merrimack in the 3rd quarter. Brewer 28-0 over Bangor in the 3rd quarter. Cape Elizabeth 29-12 over Gorham at the half. Messalonsky has jumped in front of Edward Little in the 4th quarter, 26-22 in a back and forth affair. Taken by Martin, the up man, is the kickoff, and he's still on his feet before he finally gets driven back by Marshall Easler. Martin took some hits on that one, but returns it. Another injury for the Bulldogs. This time it's Wilson. And the Lawrence trainer has been busy tonight. 41-14 Riverhawks with 11 minutes and change to go. Littlefield, the lone setback. They hand it off to Martin, looking for a block, and he's going to get upended just over the line of scrimmage.
Over the right side for a pickoff of about 1. Met by Quincy McCray for Skowhegan. 7 down and 9.
Second down and 9 as Hamlin gets the play call. I don't know if that's it for Parker Higgins tonight or due to the score or what. But Littlefield, the lone setback behind Hamlin. Hamlin rolling, looking, throws, has a man open. Campbell had 2 receivers in the same area there. I'm not sure if that was design play, but overthrows Campbell, and it's going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
For Skowhegan. 3rd down and 9.
referee is going to take a timeout. Looks like an equipment issue there for Skowhegan. No game next Friday night, but then on the 16th, we'll be back here for Bangor. Rolling, throwing, caught. Nice play by Campbell. Nice throw by Hamlin. Rolling to his left, throwing back across his body. And Campbell gets a first down out right at the 50-yard line. He handed off up the middle. Littlefield runs over a man, still on his feet. Braden Littlefield delivering some punishing run down inside the 35 to the 32-yard line. Bryson Howard stepped up and he got freight trained by Littlefield. First and 10, Bulldogs at the Riverhawk 32-yard line. Littlefield, the fullback. They give it up the middle to Noah Grass, and he's going to get met right at the 28. He picks up 3. Well, they give him 5, actually. It's going to be a second down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Martin and Littlefield in the backfield. They give it to Littlefield right up the middle, and he squirts through for about 3 or 4 before he stood up inside the 25 to the 24. And it's going to be a 3rd and 2.5 for the Bulldogs. They're definitely in 4-down territory here, trailing 41-14. They hand it off this time to Martin. Martin is going to get pulled down from behind by Kyle LePage. I think he lost a yard. Well, maybe no gain. Be 4th down and 2 for the Bulldogs. 8:22 to go on a moving clock here in the 4th quarter. 41-14. Riverhawks. They give it to Littlefield right up the middle, and he is met immediately at the line of scrimmage by Braden Carr. And the Riverhawks will take over on downs. 8-play drive for nothing for the Bulldogs. Dunlap still in at quarterback. Looks like they're going to give the rest of the game off to Savage. Probably a good idea, as he was limping around a little bit. Dunlap with Bryson Howard in the backfield. As a receiver split wide to the left and right. Gives it to Howard. And Hunter Lee is right there for Howard. Nothing doing as they maybe get a yard out to the 30.
Number 22, Bryson Howard on the carry. Stopped by a host of Bulldog defenders.
Colby Netto coming into the game, plays safety. Gives Wyatt Poulin a breather. Takes the snap, hands it off up the middle again. Howard breaks a tackle. First down and more out of the 50. Howard chased down from behind, but not before he gets all the way out to the Lawrence 43-yard line. A big big run on second down.
Skowhegan first down at the Lawrence 42.
A 28-yard scramble there by Howard. 1st and 10, Riverhawks. With this Skowhegan line, Bryce Jewell, the left tackle, is just dominating over there tonight. He handed off again up the middle. Nothing there this time.
Howard on the carry.
He's going to get taken down.
At the line of scrimmage by Isaac Spalding. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Looks like he lost a yard there. It's going to be 2nd and 11. .6:28 to go on a moving clock. 41-14. Riverhawks. Dunlap in the game for Savage, giving him a breather. And Howard will be the lone setback. 3 receivers split wide to the right. Dunlap takes the snap. Got to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down by Roy. Preston Roy makes the tackle, but not before Dunlap's able to pick up good yardage inside the 40 to the 38. It'll be a 3rd down and 5 for the Riverhawks. Dunlap looks over to the sideline to get the play for the Riverhawks. Two receivers split wide to the left. One receiver comes in motion and flag down on the play. Looks like they're going to get motion on the Riverhawks.
Push it back 5 yards.
Say if that's one area that they need to clean up here is some foolish penalties the Riverhawks have had in this game. Other than that, it's been a dominant performance. It's going to move it back out to the 43-yard line. 3rd down and 9. Two receivers split wide to the left for Dunlap. Two receivers to the right. Motion man is going to get it and almost dragged down from behind, but coming up to make the big stick is Garrett Murphy for a big loss. He didn't fake anybody out on that play. Aiden Brusa came in motion, going from right to left, took the handoff from Dunlap, and he lost 6 yards. 4th down here for the Riverhawks, and it looks like they're going to go for it. 4th and 16 from their own 48, from the Lawrence 48. Actually, now Dunlap drops back to punt formation, and it's going to be a high kick, short. Hits down at the 25, takes a Skowhegan bounce, and rests down at the 21-yard line where the Bulldogs will take over.
Lawrence 21-yard line, and the Bulldogs will begin first and 10.
4:02 to go in this one. 41-14. All Riverhawks. Nasolonsky still leading Edward Little 26-22 in the 4th quarter. Give you some more out-of-town scores after this. They hand it off to Martin. Martin tries to get it looks like they might get a late hit here on Skowhegan. Flag comes in late from the back judge. He threw it towards the quarterback, who had just got buried by Caden Sally. No, I guess they got a. No, it's holding on Skowhegan. Okay. Okay. Not sure I saw holding on that. I did see a quarterback get blown up. It'll be 10 yards and a first down for the Bulldogs. Out to the 31-yard line. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this one. Skowhegan leading 41-14. Murphy split wide to the left. Hamlin, hands off to Martin. Martin's going to run into a couple of white shirts. So it's going to be a second down and 1. It was a first down and 1 because of the penalty was back behind the line of scrimmage. So it didn't give gave the Bulldogs a first down, but not a first and 10, first and 1. So now it's 2nd and 1. Hamlin under center. Gives it to Littlefield. Littlefield trying to get the corner, and he can't. Dragged down by Fairley. And again, it's still going to be, now it's going to be 3rd down and 2, so it was a loss of 1 on that play. So Lawrence has turned a 1st and 1 into a 3rd and 2. With 2:30 to go in the ball game, trailing 41-14. Hamlin under center, gives it to Littlefield. Littlefield's going to have a first down. Like they lost the ball, but it was after he was down. And it is enough for a Lawrence first down. First and 10 with 2 minutes to go in this one. Hamlin under center. Littlefield, the lone setback. Rolling to his right, looking. Little shovel pass to get it to Littlefield. Littlefield out in the open. Oh, and he fell down as he got inside the 50. It looked like he was trying to make a cut there and went down untouched, but a nice play nonetheless. And the Bulldogs have another first down. It's like Littlefield might have got shaken up a little bit on that play. No, actually Hamlin is shaken up. And Colby Netto will come in to quarterback. Netto rolling, looking, trying to make something happen. Netto tries to get to the corner, turns the corner, spins, still on his feet inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Colby Netto comes right off the bench and makes an immediate impact. Very athletic young man there. Made a couple of nice spin moves and little pump fake to freeze the defense, and he gets down inside the 30 to the 28. First down. Bulldogs with 1:16 to go on a moving clock. Netto hands it off up the middle. Littlefield. Rumbling, stumbling, bumbling inside the 20 down to the 17. Pickup of 8, be a 2nd and 2. It looks like 9, 2nd and 1. They're going to have to hurry if they want to try to get one in the end zone here as we're under a minute to go. 41-14 Riverhawks. Netto. 41-14 Riverhawks. Netto. Hands off. Cutting it back inside is Noah Grass. Grass still on his feet. Grass gets loose for the touchdown.
22, Noah Grass in for the touchdown. 17-yard run for the touchdown. Noah Grass.
Too little, too late for the Bulldogs, but a nice drive nonetheless. And pending the extra point, it's 41-20. Looks like a chalk cloud. Here's the scoring drive recap brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, and online at hammondlumber.com. A 79-yard, 8-play drive by the Bulldogs, resulting in a 21-yard touchdown run by Noah Grass to make it 41-21 Riverhawks. 39.6 seconds left in the ball game. And your out-of-town scoreboard. Let's see that Mesalonsky score. Where is it? Oh, Edward Little has jumped ahead of the Eagles, 28-16, and what must be a very entertaining ball game. It says in the fourth quarter. Not sure if that one's gone final yet. Bonnie Eagle leads Merrimack 26-7. Biddeford leads Gardner 20-7. Cape Elizabeth all over Gorham 48-18. Falmouth beats Cheverus 26-20. Foxcroft and Winthrop tied at 21 in the fourth quarter. Freeport over Lisbon 35-22. That's a final. Kickoff is scoots by the Skowhegan player down at the 10-yard line. It's Trevor Austin. He's going to have to jump on it down at the 11-yard line. Mount Blue all over Brunswick 50-8 in the fourth quarter. MDI 28-26 over Spruce Mountain in the fourth quarter. Oxford Hills and Coney, I haven't seen an update on that one. Still 14-6 it says. South Portland over Marshwood 35-14. Brewer over Bangor 28-0. Boy, Bangor team has really fallen on hard times. That used to be they were a perennial power for years. Here's Skowhegan in victory formation. And taking a knee. Brendan Dunlap. I don't know if might have to take one more to end this one. Yeah, it looks like not.
And that's going to do it.
As the clock ticks down, Skowhegan with a dominant victory over the Bulldogs, 41-21, really establishing themselves as the team to beat here in Class B North. Your final score, Skowhegan 41, Lawrence 21. We'll take a break, come back with the post-game show after this and the precision play of the game brought to you by Chase Toys.
Bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna Lawn and Garden Equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827.
Welcome back to Kai's Field at Pete Cooper Stadium. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here in the Pliable Marketing Broadcast Center. Lawrence, Skowhegan with a dominant 41-21 win. It started, just to give you a scoring recap of the game, it started with an interception by Hamlin. It gave Skowhegan great field position at the Lawrence 37-yard line. 2 plays later, Savage was in the end zone. Adam Savage, the quarterback, with a 15-yard touchdown. Next possession for Skowhegan, they took over on downs at their own 44-yard line, and a pitch to Tyler Annis. 56 yards later, it was 13, actually the extra point was no good on the first one, so the extra 2 was good, and Skowhegan was up 14-0. Lawrence got a break with their defense, put them in position when they recovered a fumble at the Skowhegan 25-yard line, and 4 plays later, Hamlin found Campbell in the back of the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown pass to make it 14-7. And Skowhegan went on a time-consuming 11-play, 80-yard drive that culminated in a 3-yard touchdown by Hunter McEwen to make it 21-7. And that was where we were at the half. Lawrence, actually, before the half, another costly interception by Hamlin set up Skowhegan in great field position, and Dunlap came in at quarterback for Savage and took it in on a 10-yard touchdown to make it 28-7 at the half. Skowhegan, on their first possession of the second half, had a 6-play, 58-yard drive that culminated in a 9-yard touchdown by Adam Savage's second of the ball game to make it 35-7. And then Bryson Howard, after an 8-play, 62-yard drive, punched it in from 2 yards out to make it 41-14, I should say. Lawrence made it 35-14 with an 8-yard touchdown from Hamlin to Campbell in the fourth quarter. And then Lawrence, the last score of the game with about 39 seconds left, Noah Grass with a 29-yard touchdown. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Chase Toys on the Thorndike Road in Unity. Chase Toys has only precision brands like Polaris ATVs, Skidoo snowmobiles, Lynx snowmobiles, Climb Apparel, Toro, and Husqvarna Lawn and Garden Equipment. To see what's available, stop by Thorndike Road in Unity or online at chasetoysinc.com. We're still going to give it, even though in a losing effort. That touchdown pass from Hamlin to Campbell for the first score of the game by Lawrence was reminiscent, for you old people out there, of the Montana to Dwight Clark touchdown pass back in the late 80s, I believe, that put the 49ers in their first Super Bowl. But that's going to be our precision play of the game. Hamlin to Campbell on a 14-yard touchdown. Again, your final score, 41-21, Skowhegan over Lawrence. For Brian Bork, I'm Rick Dougal. Have a great night, everybody.
Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986.
By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done, but sometimes there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Is your local school or group looking to raise money?
Our goal at Maine Athletic Fundraising is to raise you the most amount of money in the shortest period of time, hassle-free.
It's brought in thousands of dollars to our program. It's allowed us to elevate our program to the next level.
The customer service that we get from the employees at Maine Athletic Fundraising, guiding us through the entire fundraiser, is second to none. So we're able to have a great fundraiser, have a great time doing it, involve the community, and at the end of the day, raise the most amount of money in a short period of time.
Grab life by the bars and see how far you can go. Introducing Polaris Sportsman with Ride Command. Smart tech that displays your location and keeps track of friends even without cell service, so you can explore more of the great outdoors. Polaris, think outside.
Chase Toys Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Today's live broadcast of high school sports action is sponsored by the generosity of the following local sponsors. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Tuttle's Total Lawn and Home Care Services, specializing in total lawn care maintenance, snow removal, snow plowing, and dock removal services, and they serve the Smithfield, Rome, Oakland, Norwich, Walk, Mercer, Waterville, and Oakland areas. Call Sean at 215-5295 for a free estimate. By Dow's Quick Stop, 74 Western Avenue, Fairfield, your one-stop for gas, food, beverages, and lottery tickets, 453-7054. The Lawrence High School Football Boosters. By North Country Contractors, your first choice for carpentry, painting, concrete, insulation, roofing, vinyl siding, masonry restoration, and waterproofing. For free estimates, call Charles at 207-313-2986.
By Northeast Truck and Refrigeration. Northeast Truck and Refrigeration is a family-owned and operated business that was founded in 2002. We have a wide range of services which include heavy truck and trailer repair, chassis repair, refrigeration and mobile AC, truck and trailer maintenance, and trailer sales. Located at 1020 Albion Road in Unity, or call us at 948-5700. Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Ready to grow your business? Email us at epicview@yahoo.com for a custom marketing plan. That's EpicView, EPICVUE, epicview@yahoo.com.
I'm Greg Glynn, Athlete Brand Advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps athletes build their athlete brand. What can an athlete brand do for you? It can help you get attention from recruiters, get a bigger scholarship, and give you the skills and tools to be a lot more marketable. To learn more, visit pliablemarketing.com/athlete. Use the promo code to save 10% on your athlete branding playbook. Let's beat your competition and start building your athlete brand today.
Sure, there's more than one way to get the job done. But sometimes, there's really no comparison. With all the power and versatility you'll ever need, you'll get more done in a day with Polaris.
Chase Toys, Inc. on the Thorndike Road in Unity, your one-stop shop for Skidoo snowmobiles, Climb outerwear, Polaris ATVs, and Husqvarna lawn and garden equipment. Visit them online at chasetoysinc.com, like them on Facebook, or call Josh or Brian today at 948-5729. Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water